Welcome back to JUDolphins.com. I'm Brian Deletry here with head softball coach Amanda Lehotak. And coach, your team just wrapped up the fall season. A little different than it was last year. Last year you had your first undefeated fall. This year you had to work through a couple injuries and a couple of new players coming in. Talk about that for a second.
Yeah, this fall and last fall is very two different years. Last year we were healthy. We had a full healthy squad. Our returners were able to fill in and they knew what to expect. This year we had 3 starters out, and so therefore all of our 5 new kids were playing. They were competing right away, so they didn't really know what to expect, and they didn't know the speed of the game like most freshmen down and things like that. So it's quite the adjustment period. But we did a lot of good things this year, and I feel really good about going into the spring.
Offensively, at times you guys look to be really good. Talk about that for a second. Who did, and also who shined the best offensively this year?
Offensively, we were really inconsistent, which on some level, having so many freshmen in the lineup to me is a sign of freshmen. The biggest thing offensively this year is we had a lot of power. We had more doubles, I think, we've ever had in the fall, coming from our freshmen Olivia Klein and Sarah Simon. Our shining stars this year, I would say Brandon Waynup, junior Kettingler. She came on and was one of our leading hitters this year. She's finally understanding the slap game more and reading the defense on her own. And she was very effective. They had a hard time stopping her. Katie Kelly, always for us, is solid at the top of the lineup. We saw some good things from newcomer Anique Dawn, very consistent with her speed. She was able to get on, make things happen. Melissa Morales was able to be more consistent than last year. She's so little, she's starting to create some power. It was just a lot of good things. Those are the key players that stand out in my mind.
In the circle, once again, we had Sarah Sidrest and Ashley Iverson. Talk about having them on your team, and also, too, you're able to coordinate 3 or 4 new pitchers to fill out this year.
Iverson has been solid for us for 4 years, and it's her senior year. She kind of comes this year with a new focus. She's been very exciting to watch, and she was really driven this fall. Sarah Sidrest this year kind of had a good year last year, was working on her consistency last year. Came this fall, had a bad first day of pitching because she's in a sailing class and got stuck on the river, and was a little frustrated when she came, but she calmed down in her first appearance this fall and did really well. And then her second appearance, she was pretty much dominant, which we expect from Sarah. Olivia Klein came in. She brings a different look to our staff, and the fact that she's the hardest throwing pitcher we've had in this program a long time with a wicked changeup. So she came in to fill in after some pitchers, and it took them about one time through the lineup to really get used to her. And then Abbott came in this last game against SCAD and did really well. Effective, kept the ball low, tricked them north and south a couple times. It was very nice to see her come and have a solid performance. Then we finish up with Jackie Samuels. Jackie, a lot of people don't know about her. She's been hurt the past few years. She's had some knee issues, but she came back. She's our power level true drop ball pitcher, and her drop ball was working last week, and it was pretty wicked. And it was good to see her have a good, solid performance, because she's all other pitchers are more north to south, and she's more on the south end, east to west. So she's very exciting to watch them, and our pitching staff alone is probably the most competitive unit on our team right now, because with 5 pitchers, they're all a little different. It's going to be interesting to see who emerges in the spring out of those group of kids.
Lastly, Coach, talk to the fans at home about this. Right now, you're finished with your fall season. What do you guys do now, from now until January starts your first official practice? What do you guys want?
Well, I gave the kids a week off of individual work. This is midterms week, so they gotta get those grades up to play. That's right. They'll be doing weight and conditioning every day, lifting weights, getting stronger every day. We'll start individuals next week, where we work one-on-one with the kids and fine-tune some things that they would weak at in the first part of September, later October, and then they go home and rest and hopefully work out over Christmas, and then the real season starts in January.
Perfect. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I was Amanda Lehotak. I'm Brian Deletry. For all your news, notes, and latest updates, log on to JUDolphins.com.